just wanted to take a few minutes to record this video on some things that I was thinking about today. I have several books that I have read, and I look at the book and I look at what some of the things that are going on, and I try to apply positive ideology to whatever I can. I know it's not easy to do. I mean, I myself have struggled with that quite a bit, but I try to find a good point. If I can't find a good point, I try to get out a pencil and paper and write down everything, then try to find ways to make those better, whatever's in my control. Michael Jackson said it real well when he said that he's starting with the man in the mirror. He wants to change the world. If you really want to change your environment, your town, your family, your city, your community, start with yourself. Start with the man or woman in the mirror, and you'll make tremendous strides. I found that out the hard way. I was always trying to do it from the outside in and things like that, and that doesn't always work. But there's still a lot of people around me that love to complain about stuff, but they don't want to do anything to make it better. It's Earl Nightingale, I believe, who said that he was sitting at a diner in California, and there was a couple of young people that sat down not far from him, so he was able to hear what they were talking about. And the young man and young girl were talking about how they were going to have to just give up and go back home because nobody will give them a job. And he went on to say that instead of waiting for someone to give you a job, sit down with a pencil and paper and use your mind, your brain. Think, what are things that you could do that would be offered as a service to get money, like washing cars, whatever your talents may be. And instead of just quitting and going back home, if they would have stopped and done that, we all know that in that area they could have probably washed cars in people's driveway. There was something that could be done. So I've thought about that story often since I've heard it. And I don't always like my job. I don't always like the things that are going on around or in my job. But I can't do anything about somebody else, but I can do something about me. Whatever I am tomorrow is because what I made thoughts of today. I become tomorrow what I think about today, in other words. And when I stop and look at that, the way I deal with a situation is the way it'll be. I mean, somebody can be hateful, short, or any other number of things, and then how we take it makes it worse or better. So start with yourself. It's not always easy to do. Pencil and paper, I love it. Just sit down with a pencil and paper and write down some things that you don't like about right now. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough income. Whatever it is. My car's always tearing up. Write down, my car's always tearing up. Then think of ways to either repair those things that's always tearing up, or ways to get a new car. Whether it's a few dollars here and a few dollars there, if you have it, that's great. If you don't, start with a penny a day. There's always a way if we look for it. And Walt Disney said that people don't stay still very long around here. We're always moving forward. And that's what we've got to do as people, as individuals, as fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, employers, employees. We've got to do what we can do to make everything go better. And I know this is kind of quick and short. It's very much opinionated. But I don't know why this video or these thoughts, these ideas came to me today. But they did. I've made a few other videos and put them on one of my channels that, I don't know, collection of family pictures, things like that that I've done. So this is kind of different from me, and I appreciate your comments, thoughts. Just put them down below in the comments section, or send me a message through one of the systems there. I would appreciate it greatly, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video through, and look forward to hearing from you.